Wow. We have grown adults being mad that kids might be being protected online, and it's one of the weirdest debates that I've seen all week. Like, seriously. Maybe I'm confused. For seriously. Why exactly are people over 18 upset that minors may need age verification? What are we missing here? Because every time I've opened up I haven't really even been on social media, but pretty much every time I've opened up YouTube, I'm seeing people act like this is the end of freedom. Sony invading privacy again. PlayStation is, pretty much setting up their own funeral. Gaming is over. And I'm sitting here like, did y'all forget we've been giving companies our information for years? I mean, this must be Gen Z complaining. Because clearly they're still new to adulthood. Don't get me wrong, us millennials, we still feel new, but come on now. Do we always have to find a reason to complain? You bought the console online? I remember buying my PS5 online. Guess what? You gave them your information. Did you ever pay for PlayStation Plus? Oh, guess what? You gave them your information. Ugh, don't tell me you entered your debit card to buy COD points. Oh, you did? Information. Wait, you verified your YouTube channel. You gave them your information. You got a phone bill? Need I say more? Information. So now suddenly, this is where privacy lines, get drawn? Now everybody Rosa Parks for digital rights? That was unnecessary. Come on now. Because if we're being real, some people don't care about privacy. They care about inconvenience. That's the difference. Because it took 2 seconds to interrupt what they wanted. And that's the part people don't like to admit. Now, do I think companies overreach sometimes? Absolutely. We should question big tech. We should question data collection. We should definitely question how information is stored. That's fair. I get it. But let's not act like protecting minors online is some random made-up issue. Have we not seen the headlines lately? Roblox conversations. Creators exposed. Adults getting too comfortable around kids in gaming spaces. Weird voice chats, weird messages, weird parasocial behaviors. The David situation. Let's not just sweep up under the rug that DJ Academics was talking about sex with minors playing Fortnite. Like, come on. Then everybody acts shocked later. Like, no, the signs were already there. So if platforms are saying, hey, maybe we actually need to know who's an adult and who's a child when utilizing our platforms. Why is that automatically evil? Why is basic accountability the villain now? And what's funny is, some of the loudest people mad about this are the same ones saying, why is online gaming so toxic now? Why are voice chats trash? Why are kids exposed to everything? Well, because everybody has been in the same room with no freaking filter walls. Kids, teenagers, adults, people who can't regulate emotions, people saying slurs, people threatening families over team deathmatch. And then we pretend there's no problem. Did anybody consider if ages were actually separated better? A lot of those dumb communication issues might go down. Maybe some rules wouldn't even need to exist. Because let's be honest, if you got voice banned on Call of Duty, you probably said more than bitch after getting killed unexpectedly. Hey, I'm just saying. Because, knock on wood, let's be real. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2012. I know you hear that, me knocking on wood. I've never been voice banned. So from personal experience, some people are telling on themselves, I think, Because these systems usually don't come out of nowhere. They come after years of nonsense, years of experience, years of having to adjust, years of abuse, years of complaints, years of companies trying not to get sued. That's usually how this goes. And as a parent, I'm just gonna be honest. I do not care if my kid can't freely hop in voice chat with random grown strangers after school. Who bought the console? Me. Who pays for the power bill so that console can turn on? Psh, me. Who has to deal with the consequences if something weird happens? Me. So no, I'm not losing sleep over kids need to verify their age. That sounds like parenting and platform responsibility meeting in the middle. Now, could Sony communicate better? Sure. Could they make it a smoother process? Probably. Could they be doing it partly for legal protection? Definitely. But that still doesn't make the outrage logical, right? Because some people aren't mad at the principal. They're mad their routine got interrupted. And that's modern life in one sentence. People tolerate all kinds of surveillance until it delays convenience for them. That's the real conversation. Not Sony is evil, not gaming is dead, not our privacy is being invaded. The real question is, why do people only care about privacy when it becomes annoying? Because nobody says a word when apps track their locations. Nobody says a word when they click agree to 47 terms of service without fully reading. You just scroll all the way down. Don't act like you don't. Nobody says a word when they hand over email, phone number, birthday, card info. But ask them to verify adulthood once. Now it's tyranny. Come on. And if you made it this far, really listening, I want to know, are people overreacting or am I missing something here? Because from where I'm sitting, protecting kids online should be something that's not controversial. And if that takes offense to somebody, they might need to ask themselves why and look in the mirror. But anyway, that's just me yapping a yap on a Tuesday. I appreciate you for being here. I love you. I'll sit with you in the next one. Peace.
Teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.